election.
We've just seen the election of Jeremy Corbyn to become the astonishing, really surprising leader of the Labour Party in Britain. And I think that this is to be seen as something more like the Occupy movement. It's a kind of democratic insurgency has driven him, an outsider, to become the leader of the second largest party. And the question now for him is, how will he respond? Will he respond like a traditional political leader, organising those who voted him there, or will he recognise that the forces that have brought him there are really ones saying we don't want the system, the political system, to go on in the old way? Is it more like a kind of the Occupy movement or the Indignados in Spain, or the people that have pushed the government of Syriza into power in Greece? And then how will those forces that were behind his election, how will they grow, how will they learn, how will they learn how to become part of a political party, and will they reach out to the other movements which are like them across Europe and in this country with Bernie Sanders, are saying we do not want to have a political system which is in the hands of the banks and which is in the hands of the kind of corporate oligarchs and plutocrats, and we want to be able to have what they called in Spain real democracy now, i.e. a democracy for the 99%. So this is the issue which his election has suddenly thrown up. All of the official media and all of the official politics, if you like, across Europe and the European Union is trying to sort of break this, to say this is irrelevant or ridiculous, and are very unwilling to see their own nice way of running things are disrupted. But I think the disruption is coming. It's coming for sure. And we want it to come, in my view, from the democratic left rather than from, if you like, the more racist and anti-democratic or populist right. And therefore we want to see how it can grow and grow well. And this is not just a question for the United Kingdom. So while, very surprisingly, he's sort of bubbled up within what is traditionally seen as a very conservative country, we need to see lots of support and solidarity internationally if he is to succeed. And I hope that very much that he will reach out to these new forces and not find himself trapped and confined in the undemocratic character of Westminster politics.
To me, as an American and an observer of politics globally, the significance of Corbyn is primarily that he gives evidence for the hollowing out of the center politically, not just in Great Britain, but here. Here, it takes different forms here because our party system is so different, as this equivalent phenomenon has taken different forms in Spain and Greece and many other countries, France in a different way. The old order does not reward, does not excite, does not engage the enthusiasm of young people who are trembling on the edge of one abyss or another. And so there will be, I think there already being a series of probes in different countries for forms of political expression which ring true, which ring serious, for large numbers of people who feel victimized and reduced to passivity by normal politics. So what the particular fate of Corbyn will be, who knows? But the anxieties about the inadequacy of mainstream politics are here, I think, to stay.